Greetings and welcome to my Friday ramblings. I've got myself back on track this week after having been slightly behind schedule for my Wednesday ramblings. So we're up to Friday ramblings, and just a little brief overview of what's happened in our parish during this past week. On Monday, I joined the staff of St Aloysius Catholic College on a reflection day. Many of the other colleges had all the other colleges had reflection days as the first day back for term 2. But because the Tuesday was Anzac Day and therefore a public holiday, the opportunity was made to, on the Monday, to have a day of reflection. Was led by Father Richard Leonard, a Jesuit priest who's well known in Australia for his writing about films and about media. But he was an excellent presenter and provided quite a number of very challenging and I'd have to say very good experiences for people to stop and to think about what they were about and what that actually meant. So that was a great day. Tuesday morning was just the most magic morning for Anzac Day. It was a clear day, a still day, and a beautiful sunrise as we gathered on the beach at Kingston to remember all those who gave of themselves for their country and for us, and as we prayed for peace in the world, we were reminded that there is a great deal that we can do and a great deal that we still need to work towards. Wednesday afternoon, and that was part of the reason I was delayed, was I made a visit to one of our local nursing homes to see a parishioner who was a little bit anxious about what might happen when he dies. The priest who had been involved with him for many years is no longer able to do his funeral because of his own age and health. And so he asked, could I come and see him so that I would meet him. Along the way, he simply talked about some of the things that he'd been involved in life, and one of them was just the most amazing story. And well, I won't tell the story because that would indicate who the man was. It was just an amazing story, and I felt quite humbled to have been able to spend time in his presence and share with him something of that story. On Wednesday, early Thursday morning, I went on a webinar for Rebuilt Parish Association, and I was talking about spiritual authority and how we lead in parishes, or how we work in parishes and lead from spiritual authority. And one of the members of the small group that I was with, there were 6 of us in the group, mentioned that she struggled as a young mum to really feel as if she had any spiritual authority. Just moments before she spoke, her young son had come and crawled onto her lap, and it was obvious in the gentle, loving way in which she took him into her arms and held him while he was just a little bit discomforted by what was going on around him, that she had a spiritual authority that was so much more powerful. She was modeling in a really wonderful way what God's love is really all about. And so I took the opportunity to simply say to her, thank you for modeling what spiritual authority really means. And it was just a beautiful thing to see as that young lady grew in her understanding of who she was and what that was about. Thursday was a good day. I was a little bit tired after the early morning, but it went well, and I managed to get homily finished and recording of some God spots done as well. And then today I've managed to organise a couple of major things that needed to be done in and for the parish. And so I've felt as if I've had a reasonably productive day. Plus, I've managed to get my ramblings done at a time that's suitable. So all in all, it's been a good week. Tonight I have a home mass, and I'm looking forward to that. And then over the weekend, I've got not a busy weekend, but a gentle kind of weekend to do some further work on my homily for the next couple of weeks and to set the scene for the series that I'd like to preach over the Ascension, Pentecost, Trinity, Corpus Christi Sundays, speaking about parish vision and what that parish vision might mean. So over these next, this weekend and a little bit of next week, I'll be working quite, I was going to say assiduously, but it will be with a definite purpose, intention, to prepare those homilies and to get them ready for being able to share with others, to get the whole story, get the message. So as you can see, I'm enjoying the challenge and enjoying the possibilities of what we might be able to do in the future. And I look forward to catching up with you and perhaps giving you a bit of a head up as to how it's actually going. So take care and have a great weekend. And if you're able to just be refreshed and recreated over the weekend, then please, I hope you are able to do that and enjoy the peace and the love of God in your life and with your family and friends. Take care. Cheers.